Hey adventurers, this active volcanic caldera in the middle of the Antarctic Ocean is home to a haunting history and today an unwelcoming crowd of young seals. We're about to brave the Deception Island shores, dive into Antarctic waters, and leave behind a unique EarthCache experience. But how will we survive the seals?
I'm Jay.
I'm Laura.
And we're the LAN Monkeys.
Hey adventurers, it is 6 o'clock in the morning and we are headed to our last stop in Antarctica. It is Deception Island. We've got an eager crowd on board to watch as we go through Neptune's Pass, the entrance to Deception Island. So we're gonna have a little fun going through, getting in, and have an amazing time exploring here, as well as a very interesting multi-point EarthCache we're going to attempt to complete. It is a 5-5 EarthCache, but most importantly, it is an amazing historic site. So let's go check out Deception Island.
Deception Island is one of the most extraordinary places in Antarctica. This is an active volcano that allows ships to sail directly into its flooded center, something you won't find anywhere else on this continent. The Roald Amundsen is traveling through the entrance to Deception Island called Neptune's Bellows. Ships this size need excellent navigation and piloting to thread the 100-meter gap between the cliffs and Raven's Rock, only 8 feet beneath the water. We're excited and a bit anxious to visit one of the furthest south Shetland Islands, home to historic abandoned whaling stations and research facilities.
Hey adventurers, it's our final day in Antarctica. We are headed on Zodiac to Deception Island, and we are going to go exploring here in Whalers Bay, a historic site. So this is going to kick off what is going to be a pretty awesome day. Ready?
Ready when you are.
All right. Mrs. Monkey might even have a little surprise for us. We'll have to see. All right, let's go have an adventure. So pretty cool. What you can see around us here is the steam coming off the water, because Deception Island is a dormant volcano caldera and it's still being geothermically heated, which is one of the reasons why some people will actually do a swim here in the water. Polar plunge, as some people call it. There's fur seals laying on the shore along the way, and all the ruins of the old whaling village to be seen here as well. It's a pretty amazing place, that's for sure. This is our final stop in Antarctica, but not the final stop for this trip overall. So definitely, let's go for a hike. Let's see what we can show you for the views.
We hiked on the black basalt beaches, making our way up to Neptune's window for a different view out onto the Antarctic Ocean.
So we have hiked up and we are standing here in the saddle between the two hillsides and just checking out the views. Found a neat little benchmark here, but just the view back towards the ship is breathtaking, and watching everybody else hike up. So we're going to make our way back down onto the beach. We're going to check out the old abandoned whaling station, which is a UNESCO historical site now, and see what else we can see along the way, and maybe have one more surprise for you yet.
With Jay having made his EarthCache observations, we made our way back down the hillside and onto the beach, where we realized that we'd have to share our path with some young seals sorting out who's the boss. But this was okay, because as we waited a safe distance back from their fight, we witnessed some amazing moments that we would never otherwise see.
Exploring the amazing ruins of the whaling and research stations that had been abandoned and then damaged by the volcanic mudslides in the 1960s and 70s, we not only completed the D5-T5 EarthCache here, but we were able to make observations for our own EarthCache that we collaborated with the shipboard geologist Jean de Lapenier to create. But what makes Deception Island truly unique is not just the geology, but its history. Deception Island was one of the largest whaling stations in Antarctica. Ships came here to process whales, leaving behind these abandoned structures and reminders of a different era. It's haunting, but a compelling part of Antarctic history.
After exploring this incredible place, it was my turn for the polar plunge into the frigid waters of Deception Island. And Jay will probably tell you that his plunge was colder, but it was still cold enough for me. And that's the perfect way to end this day and make it truly unforgettable.
Well, and after all that excitement on Deception Island, we are on our way back to the ship. And that is our last stop in Antarctica. Next up, we are headed to the Falkland Islands. But make sure you subscribe and follow us so you don't miss any more of these amazing adventures.